Everybody, Steph from the High Moving Podcast. So, this year, Tom Brady first started calling games in the Fox booth as being part of the A team, entering that $375 million contract. And I'm not going to lie, his first couple games, I was pretty critical of him. I just thought that, he sounded a little nervous. And it just didn't seem like it was going to work. But it took time. And, he wasn't like a Tony Romo out the gate, hitting it off. Okay. But I think I've gotten used to Tom Brady. I think he was towards the end of the season. He was getting a little more comfortable, and his voice is getting a little more comfortable as I watch the games and hear his analysis. Okay, he's not perfect. Still, he has a lot of work to do. But he's starting to pick up a little rhythm, and it's good to hear that by this report that he's coming back. Okay, now there was definitely some rumblings of Tom Brady not coming back to the booth because he's minority ownership in the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, and that could have seemed to be a conflict of interest. Okay, because he's an analyst for Fox and a minority owner with the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, there was definitely going to be some problems because he can't be in these production meetings with the teams. Okay, he can't really criticize officials. Okay, there's going to be a lot of problems potentially for him being a minority owner in Las Vegas Raiders, and how much he can talk about and how much exposure he can get as an NFL analyst and commentator for these games. But it seems like that's not going to bother him, and all indications that he's going to come back. Okay, he's going to come back and give this thing another crack at it. And I mean, look, I'm not calling Tom Brady broke. I'm the last person ever going to call Tom Brady broke. Tom Brady's made a lot of money in his career, and also, with this contract with Fox, I mean, it's like, a 10-year contract. Okay, $375 million. Look, I don't care how much a minority owner he is. He ain't making that kind of bread on an annual basis when you parse out that 375 as a Las Vegas Raiders for whatever position he is as an owner. Just not. Okay, Tom Brady's a businessman. All right, and he ain't. I'd have been shocked if he had walked away. I'd have been shocked if he'd walked away from $375 million. Okay, all right. So, look, I think he's gonna have a better season next year calling games. Okay, I mean, yeah, he's the first year of $37 million deal with Fox, right? I mean, it'd have been if he just walked away from that, because there were talks of him just walking away. But I was just thinking like, okay, yeah, there's some conflict of interest, possibly. Okay, he just has to be a little careful on how he calls the games and not come across as wearing like an owner's hat and talk too much about player transactions and criticizing refs, and just call the game as you see it and everything, and work on that. But if it became too much, then he has to bounce. But apparently Fox likes him. Okay, he's an asset. I do find it interesting that maybe I've missed it, but I haven't seen Brady be called into any shows during the season to talk some sports, right? I mean, you're paying him $375 million over the course of 10 years. I don't see him on any segments of any of the Fox sports programming. Could that be tied to the fact that he is a minority owner? Is Fox really getting the most out of their money of Tom Brady? That could be another conversation for another day. But you know what? I think Brady, as he's getting through these playoffs, as he got through this season, got through the playoffs, I think, especially towards the latter season in the playoffs, he's getting a little better. Okay, he still makes some mistakes here and there, but he's definitely getting a lot more comfortable. And look, I'm still a big Greg Olsen guy. I think Greg Olsen has been phenomenal on the A team. Okay, it sucked that Greg Olsen got flexed out for Tom Brady. I definitely thought Tom Brady should have kind of eased his way on the B team a little bit, and then halfway through the season, you could have flexed Greg out on the A team. But they want to get Tom Brady out the gate because when he did sign that contract, he didn't jump right away. He retired in 2022 and was going to start basically 2 years later, which is the season now. So, Fox has been itching to get Tom Brady in the booth. They got him in the booth, and the reviews have been, up in the air. I was definitely critical of him, but as the season waned, he's gotten a lot better. So we'll see how Tom Brady fares next season. I mean, he still could change his mind. right now, all speculation is that he's going to come back. And if he does change his mind, I don't blame him because, look, if on being a minority owner with the Las Vegas Raiders means a lot, and he has to focus his attention on getting that football club on the right track, as they are going to have a top draft pick and they're looking for a new coach. There's a lot of things that he would like to get involved with, but I mean, he is, minority owner. Okay, he's not, in charge of just fully day-to-day operation and stuff like that. So he definitely can do his Fox job. And him just walking away from almost $400 million, I just don't see that happening. Even for a guy like Tom Brady, who's ultra rich, look, he gets to travel around with Fox and everything like that. They pay for everything. Okay, it's almost easy money essentially for Tom Brady. For him to leave that kind of money on the table would have been kind of wild to me. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.